Hey everyone, this is Louisa Munson. You might know me as Mrs. M, and you're listening to the highlights of our ebook Should I Move to Portugal, which is celebrating the first 5 years of our family life in this amazing country.
Ooh, just in time and recording at 20 to midnight on this very special day. I had a lovely day with some other folks at a party this afternoon, nationalities including Vietnam, Portugal, South Africa, Thailand, Yorkshire. It's God's own country. It's a country in its own right. Thank you so much. Oh, Belgium. Fantastic. Lovely afternoon. Thank you so much to our hosts. And so my writing and recording a little bit delayed today. So thank you for bearing with. And thank you everybody who's subscribing to the Good Morning Portugal YouTube channel. Really appreciate it. And that's so you can tune in. Be reminded to tune in, probably if you've pressed the little bell sign to tune in on Monday when we relaunch the Good Morning Portugal show. Woohoo! Organic, free range, and locally sourced. Well, nationally sourced, globally sourced, in fact, but all revolving around our communal love of Portugal. Carl, get on with it. We're watching this to find out about the Portuguese, well, the kindness of Portuguese strangers. So let me crack on and read to you. Look at that lovely picture there. You've got the wonderful bay of San Martinho de Porto. I'll come back to that image at the end, of course, when I describe that to you. The kindness of Portuguese strangers, then life is good. We're living in a hotel. Days begin with a nice cooked breakfast. Other options are available, but I'm quite liking and I'm eschewing the continental breakfast, which is, yes, often cold, isn't it? A croissant, a yogurt, and a juice and a coffee for a bit of cooked business, followed by walks on the beach, visiting nearby towns, and occasionally pondering where we'll live and how to make a living. You know, those sorts of important questions. There could be worse ways to live, couldn't there, of course, other than idling here on Portugal's Silver Coast as we figure everything out. Our hosts, however, the hotel proprietors and their staff, are not so sure. Despite our contentment, they think this is no way to live as a young family and get busy trying to find us a proper home to live in. The search party grows to include extended families of the proprietors and staff, who also begin to offer us clothes for our children. And a little tracksuit top with Portugal on. Fantastic stuff. Very kind, very kind. Whilst our breakdown insurance, because we had very limited clothes, of course, stuck in the hotel there. The search party grows. Yeah, our stuff, by the way, is still back in Tomar. Because we've driven over in the camper van, which is broken down in San Martinho de Porto, and that's why we're there. Search party's grown then. Clothes have been given to us. Whilst our breakdown insurance continues to cover many of our expenses, mainly accommodation, we're in no hurry to go anywhere. It seems little can be done to get our vehicle fixed and back on the road. The Mazda dealer actually the control center, the European control center that I'm ringing up every day, every other day. Any news? Sorry, they can't find anything out about your vehicle. And on that went. Could this breakdown, in bunny ears, get any worse? So thanks to the big hearts of our hosts and the helpers there in around the hotel, a new home is found. A new home is found for us. Team Munson are on the move. A taxi is arranged to take us there so that and then we can pack up our belongings and head to the hills that overlook the town. Onward to Casa Godinho. And I remember one of the funny things about first viewing the house at Casa Godinho is our lovely hostess. There was a bug crawling out of the undergrowth, and she just she was about to tread on it. I think she did actually. Or did we say no? And we saved this bug for being trodden on, but she was going to give it the heel, squidge it in true Portuguese, hotel owner style. No nonsense. This is a respectable establishment. No bugs here. Splat. Much to the alarm of our kids. Should have known. It's an interesting time living with Madame Godinho, I can tell you, who I wave to occasionally in the street here in San Martinho de Porto to this very day. We'll be living in a ground floor flat with 2 bedrooms. The place has a pool, although it's getting a bit chilly to use the pool, and it's a very well photographed pool, okay, from a certain angle. It looks rather large. In real life, it's a little bit smaller, but it's too cold to use it anyway. And Madame Godinho's is within walking distance of San Martinho de Porto's uptown historic centre, part of we love the town, but I especially love that part of town. Take you there. If you come and do a tour with me, I'll take you to the uptown historic part of San Martinho de Porto. Sure then. Top level breakdown cover rocks. but the kindness of Portuguese people has played an extraordinary part in this splendid plot twist. Another one. And this will not be the first time that we see that side of the Portuguese people and Portuguese life. So looking at the picture then, like the sun shining over the bay, the kindness of the Portuguese people shines on us too and warms our hearts. And now I'll just let it linger on the video on that shot for a moment there. Isn't that fantastic? Be back again with you tomorrow. Ciao for now. Did I stop saying that on the show? Ciao for now. That's going to make a comeback. See you soon. Até a próxima. Ciao, ciao.
So we hope you're enjoying listening to our adventures. Don't forget that Good Morning Portugal is all about helping you to feel at home in Portugal. And if you'd like to know more about how we can help you on your journey, just go to www.goodmorningportugal.com.